Today we are celebrating the International Day of Dance, and we have started this about 5 years ago, but it was a different, on our first year we had a kind of a different schedule of events. For the past 4 years, Janet Forrest has been pretty much putting this program together by herself. She recognized the fact that we have some very talented dancers right here in the Senior Center, and why go out into the community and bring them in when we can highlight and spotlight all the fun that we have here at the center. So I really appreciate that, and really the Senior Center is about our volunteers who come together and put our programs together, and she does all the legwork. I don't really even know what's happening until I get here. So for that I really appreciate it. And then I also wanted to recognize all of our dancers that will be performing for you today. So I really appreciate that, and you coming in on such a beautiful day outside. I know it's kind of hard after such a long winter to say, oh, I'm going to go sit inside, and I apologize that it's a little warm in here. We don't have the air conditioning up and running yet, so just kind of fan yourself and bear with us. But anyway, thank you for coming. If you do have a cell phone, if you want to go ahead and turn that off or turn that on mute now so that doesn't ring during the middle of the performance, we'd really appreciate that as well. I will pass this off to Janet. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, welcome everyone again this year. I wanted to also thank Allison. She's doing our music. She's the helper, assistant, what do you call her? Yes, for Michelle. So let's have a nice day of dance, and our first dance will be the tap dancing. I don't know if Judy, you wanted to say a few things?
I would.
Okay, and Judy Allen is our tap dancing queen. Yes, we're all here to tell you a little bit about what we're doing in our classes, and I do teach 2 sections of tap dance. One that I call my underclassmen, and the other one I call my upperclassmen. And the difficulty factor occurs in both of those classes. And we ended up 2 weeks ago putting on a program here with the Reading Aloud group and the SSRO people, and John Bernard playing as well on the piano. How many of you came to that baseball program? Well, the rest of you have to imagine us. You'll see a reprise of those dances, 2 of those dances. But the rest of you have to imagine us. The costumes were great. We had these hats, black pants, we had Hawkeye baseball shirts that came down to here. So imagine that while we're doing these 2 dances. The first is my 10:30 class, performing to Mickey, Willie, and the Duke, music by Terry Cashman. He wrote this in the 80s. And it is a nostalgia piece about the great baseball players, probably in the 50s, 60s, and 70s at that time. And we thought we would take and do some nostalgia tap dancing baseball mix. So instead of doing a top hat and cane routine, we're doing ball caps and baseball bat routine in honor of that era of tap dancing to Mickey, Willie, and the Duke by Terry Cashman.
talking baseball. Latuski, Campanella talking baseball. The man and Bobby Villa, the Scooter, the Bomber, and the Duke. They know them all from Boston to Dubuque, especially Mickey and the Duke. Now my old friend, the bachelor, well, he swore he was the Oklahoma Kid. And Cookie played hooky to go and see the Duke. And me, I always loved Willie Mae. Those were the days. Well, now it's the 80s, and red is the greatest, and Bobby Bonds can play for everyone. Rose is at the vet, Rusty again is a Met, and the great Alexander is pitching again in Washington. I'm talking baseball, like Reggie Cleese and Henry talking baseball. Carew and Gaylord Perry, Seaver, Garner, Schmidt, and Ida Blue. If Coop is down, it's calling, it's no fluke. They'll be with Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Mickey and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey. It was Willie, Mickey and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey. I'm talking Willie. Say hey, say hey, say hey. Say hey, say hey, say hey, say hey.
We just learned a half thing this morning. How'd we do? Do I need the microphone for the second one?
Who was the Duke?
Duke Schneider.
He
He was with the New York team, wasn't he? Brooklyn Dodgers, from an expert out here in the front row. Okay, my upperclassmen, we did a baseball piece to a piece of music that was so much fun for us to work with. It is called Life is a Ball Game. It's a gospel song written in the 1950s by Sister Winona Carr, and I don't think it needs any more explanation. Have a good time watching us with this because we love doing it. Okay. Not rehearsed.
Everybody can play. Oh, Jesus standing at the home plate. He's waiting for you there. Life is a ball game, but you got to play it fair. Now prayer is a strong man to hit that Satan's ball. When you start to swing it, you got to give it your all in all. Oh, faith's gonna be against you, and all the hell you can begin. For Jesus is standing at the home plate, and he's waiting for you to come in. Oh, Moses is on the sideline, waiting to be born. The day he parted the Red Sea, oh, he cried all alone. John came in the night, and the game was almost done. God gave John a vision, and knew your day was. Oh, my life is a ball game. I'll be ready to stay. My life is a ball game. Everybody can play. Oh, Jesus standing at the home plate, waiting for you there. My life is a ball game, but you got to play it fair. Yeah, my life is a ball game, but you got to play it fair.
Yes? English country dance, Barbara. We have English country once a month, I think. And
Anybody who wants to dance, come on.
anyone who wants to dance, please come. There's always live music, wonderful live music. Yes. Okay. See how many, if you don't need me, then I won't. See how many you've got.
Some of you need. I'll show you. It's basically just set right, set left, and forward, step, turn. The main thing that he's teaching is what's up there.
Here you go.
Okay. Okay. So we need a line of leads and a line of leads. A line of leads and a line of follows. So I'll be your lead. Can you dance with Evelyn? Okay, dance with Evelyn. In this dance, the leads and the followers do the same thing. So it doesn't really matter. So, leads in a straight line. Let's see. Carol, can you dance with Evelyn? So, leads on this side, follows on that side.
Where do you, no, I got it.
Just make a straight line. Straight line. There's the top.
Where do you want the men or the leads?
On this side. Okay. Now we're going to take hands forward from the top. So, Carol and Evelyn turn around. Yeah. Okay, so you turn around. Turn around. Okay. Well, anyway, okay, so this is the hard part to explain. There's somebody out at the top and somebody out at the bottom, okay? So, but you come in on the next time because we're going to move. We're going to change. We're going to keep our partner, but we're going to change neighbors, okay? Okay, so, well, can you get a, can you get a partner? I mean, can you get another partner, maybe? I don't know.
Betsy.
Come on, Betsy.
Come on, Betsy.
Okay.
Come on, Mara.
Let's move a little bit up. Okay. Let's move up a little. This is up. Let's move up a little bit. Okay. So face your partner. Face your partner.
face your partner. Okay, set right and left. Some people call this, I think it's Country Line Dancing calls it triple step. It's just right 2, 3, left 2, 3. Everybody goes to their own right, so you're going the opposite way as your partner. Right 2, 3, left 2, 3. Now 4-step turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now face your neighbor. That's the other person in your group of 4 that's not your partner. Okay, and do the same thing. Set right 2, 3, left 2, 3, turn 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, I forgot something. Face your partner again. Okay, set right and left and turn single. Right, left, turn back to back. Some people call it do-si-do. Just come forward and go a little bit to the right and back into place. Okay, now do all that with your neighbor. Right 2, 3, left 2, 3, turn 2, 3, 4, back to back 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, stay facing your neighbor and point to the third person or the last person in your group of 4, which is on your diagonal. Okay, if you're pointing with your left hand, you're the first corner. Okay, so. Okay, first corners, raise your hand.
So it'd be you.
Good, excellent, excellent. Okay, all right. Yeah, so we go first. And it's the same thing, so right and left and turn single, except that we move forward a little bit so that we're close. So right 2, 3, left 2, 3, turn single, back to place. And second corners, the other 2 people do the same thing. Set 2, 3, set 2, 3, turn single, back to place. Okay, now we're going to circle halfway. Hands forward. Okay, now, you're on the side with your neighbor and take 4 steps backwards. Back, 2, 3, 4. You don't, yeah, and then now set coming forward again like you did in the corner set. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Now you're going to change places with your partner, passing right shoulders, and turn back to face it. No, just change places and then turn back to face it.
Notice we've progressed.
Yeah, okay, so we are going this way, you guys are coming this way. These 2 are going to be out one time. That couple that was out at the bottom is now going to be in, okay? So let's go through it one more time. Okay, so starting with your partners, set and turn single. Right 2, 3, left 2, 3, turn 2, 3. Back to back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Face your neighbor, right 2, 3, left 2, 3, turn 2, 3, 4. Back to back, 3, 4, 5, 6. First corners, forward 2, 3, forward 2, 3, turn single, back. Second corners, forward 2, 3, forward 2, 3, turn single, back. Third hand turn. Back with your neighbor. Set forward, 1, 2, 3. Change places with your partner. And you're ready to set and turn single again. Okay, now these people are in. There's a new couple out at the bottom. Okay, so the main thing about English country dance is you dance with everybody in the room. Okay? Okay, let's start from here. This is called Good Man of Ballingy. Let's take hands forward again. Okay. Turn single. Back to back. Face your neighbor. Back to back. First corners. Second corner. Back to back place. Circle half. corners. Second corners. Back to place. Circle half. Neighbors fall back. Step forward. Change places. Partners. Back to back. Neighbors. Back to back. First corners. Second corners. Back to place. Circle half. Neighbors, fall back. Change places. First partner set. Turn single. Back to back. Back to back partners. Neighbors. Somebody should dance with these people. Hands forward. Hands forward.
Don't worry about it.
Well, dance. Dance. Hey. Give me a little confusion.
That was fun. Well, you could have done that. Everybody there could have done that.
Good try.
Why did you leave us?
Thank you, all you volunteers. Thank you, thank you. All right. And if you come, most of the people there have been doing it for years, so you would be the one that, you know, so here we had a few that didn't know. So it's much easier, right, Barbara and you people? Okay, and it was still fun. Okay, we now have the Senior Center dance team. And I will let someone, probably Sheila, introduce them. Now you,
We are part of the Senior Centre dance team. They're people with lots of activities. We can't always get all of our membership here at one time, but we'll do our best for you anyway. Our leader is Shirley Myers, and coordinator, sometimes called air traffic controller, because we will all fly off in different directions. And we're going to start with a nice little number that tells you just about how we feel. Now a little number for the spring. I don't need a microphone. Okay?
He rocks in the treetop all day long, bopping and a bopping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, go rockin' robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall tree, the wise or the loud, the big black crow, clap for their wings, singing for birds, go rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, go rockin' robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. A pretty little raven at the birdland stand, talking about the roof above and it was grand. They started going steady and bless my soul. He out about the buzzard and the Oreo. He rocks in the treetop all day long, bopping and a bopping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, no rockin' robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Well, the pretty little raven at the birdland stand, talking about the roof above and it was grand. They started going steady and bless my soul. He out about the buzzard and the Oreo. He rocks in the treetop all day long, bopping and a bopping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' robin, tweet, tweet, no rockin' robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight.
And we'll finish with the selection that we did at the Student Dance Marathon this year. Some music for rainy days.
Well, I love a rainy night, I love a rainy night, I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night, such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips. In the moonlight shadows, showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night, it's such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips. In the moonlight shadows, puts a song in this heart of mine, puts a smile on my face every time, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Ooh, I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night.
How about another round of applause? Oh, here. Now we have a really special announcement, and this is something you won't see anywhere else but here at the Senior Center today. So if you go to look for it, this level of fabulousness elsewhere, you won't find it. But you'll find it here today, just for you. Please welcome the Senior Center's own Fred and Ginger. Another round of applause. Fred and Ginger.
All right. Okay, our next presenter is Hillary, and she's going to introduce her group.
That was a tough act to follow. Okay, I teach Be Moved, which is a method of teaching dance to adults who may or may not have had dance training, and it's very aesthetic. And what we're doing is actually an exercise. It's actually a cool down. So we're going to cool you down after seeing that very heated number that we just saw. But it's a nice piece to show you because it illustrates that you can take one move and change it. We do what's called a push-off, where we're warming up our feet and our ankles, and we do this like 4 times, and then we change it slightly. We'll add an arm to it. And then we'll take it to the knee. We'll change it slightly. And then later on, we'll change the arm to this way. So we're taking one move and seeing how much mileage we can get out of it. And that's exactly what choreographers do a lot. If you watch dance, they take one move and they see how many different ways you can do variations on it. So I have some followers who are going to dance with me. They're making themselves scarce, but here they come. So we will do, I can see clearly now the rain is gone, which I think is very funny because we've had a couple of songs here about rain. So, so this is funny. So we'll do music by Holly Cole. The choreography is Sherry Zinker. So what a beautiful formation.
I can see clearly now, rain is gone.
Rock switch.
I can see all obstacles in my way.
Switch. Add the arm.
Gone are the dark clouds, had me blind.
And switch the other way.
It's gonna be a it's gonna be bright, sunshiny day.
2 arms totally.
I think I can make it now.
disappeared. There is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, it's gonna be bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue sky.
Take it up high. Bring it up. Yeah. Let's take the right arm again.
Look all around, nothing but blue sky.
Okay, good.
Just look straight ahead,
Take it up.
nothing but blue sky. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Oh, gone is the dark cloud that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, it's gonna be bright, sunshiny day.
I'll talk to you. So that was what I call, hold on, the regular Be Moved class. I also teach a modified version of this that we call Gentle Be Moved, and we're gonna lead you in a little chair dance. So let's do that. So, hold on. I'm just gonna show them the moves. So, you guys will follow me. And here's the first move. We're gonna bring the arms up and bring them down. And we'll do this a couple times. And if you happen to touch your neighbor, just kind of say hello. Okay, so we'll do that a few times. And the other move is we'll go up and over. Very nice, up and over. And we'll do that a couple times, yeah? Okay, so the feet, we're gonna go step touch. I don't know if you can see me, but we're just doing a little step touch. Yeah. And then we're tapping, we're still tapping. We're gonna go step together, step, love to hear the tap. Step together, step. Yeah? So there's gonna be a little quiz. I hope you're all remembering this. So just follow me. We'll start with the arms. Go ahead and start. Little Frank Sinatra. Do another 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just the arms.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
2 more of these.
Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Here's the feet.
In other words, hold my hand.
Keep going.
In other words,
together, step together, this way.
Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love
And then bring it up. And we'll lift right there.
you.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Hillary. Okay. Now we have our tap cat, Mary Ann. Say something? Yes, I do. What I'm going to do is a traditional dance that after a tap performance, all the people who performed come up on stage and do the shim sham. And the particular one I'm going to do is Leonard Reed's Shim Sham Shimmy. Next, we have Carol Cassier. How do you pronounce it? Cassier. Okay, Cassier. And her partner, why don't you introduce her? And this is tango, Argentine tango? Yes.
So if you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Zan, and my partner is Carol, and we're gonna showing a little dance from our Argentine tango club. Thank you.
The first one is the tap. Yeah. And also what you need to know is that there are classes here every Tuesday nights at 7:30. So if you want to join, you're all very welcome. And also tango is an improvisation dance, so whatever you see it's been rehearsed in class, but it's always a different, you put the same song, it could be 10 different ways to dance it. So yeah, that's all. Thank you. Milonga. It's more, you'll hear. It's fun.
para recordarte mi onda sentimental. Otros se quedan llorando, yo canto para no llorar. Tu amor se secó de golpe, nunca dijiste por qué. Yo me consuelo pensando que fue traición de mujer. Varón, va a quererte mucho, varón, va a desearte el bien, varón, va a olvidar agravio por detrás de perdones. Tal vez no lo sepas nunca, tal vez no lo puedas ver, tal vez te provoca de risa verme tirado a tus pies.
Before the final dance, which is mine, all right. I just wanted to say we also have, that weren't present today, we have a barn dance, which is more like square dancing, that kind of thing, that has live music. And then we also have a salsa practice group that's Wednesday night, 6:30 to 8:30. We have Dance Ability. Sarah Furnish has this collaborative group of dancers, trained dancers, beginners, people who are handicapped that work together. And that's based on a lot of improv when they work. And then we also have Colin Kerstetter that does the dance fitness, or dance fusion, she calls it. Okay, so for the last one, I'm going to dance to a recording of a song my father's going to sing. And it was written by Doc Pomus, and it's called There's Always One More Time, okay? And I usually don't dance to recorded music, but this is a tribute to my father, and he and my mother are looking at going into assisted living, leaving their home. So it's sort of a tribute for people who have to face changes and what we're going to do to survive.
If your whole life somehow wasn't much till now, and you almost lost your will to live, no matter what you've been through, long as there's breath in you, there is always one more time. And if your dreams go bad, everyone that you had, that don't mean some dreams can't come true.
'cause it's funny about dreams. Just as crazy as it seems, there is always one more time. Turning corners is only a state of mind. Yes, it is. Keeping your eyes closed is worse than being blind. So if there's a heart out there looking for someone to share it, I don't care if it's been turned down time and again. And if we meet someday, please don't walk away, 'cause there's always one more time. There is always one more time. One more time.
So thank you all for coming. Made this a special day for me, so thanks for coming. And to our cameraman, Brad, and Thea. Thank you.